Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. We have a review request from a player on the European West server. He's Silver 1. This is a leasing game of his. He goes 10-4-2. Pretty good score versus Warwick. It is a win. Why do you want me to review this game specifically? He says he feels like as a jungler, he's really good at early but completely terrible at late. I can never solo carry with my lead without being team reliant. I tried dipping my hands into other roles, but I'm sticking with jungle since it's my best role. Also, I believe I'm mechanically good with Lee, but I can't for the life of me carry a game by myself. Like in this replay, you'll notice that I get super ahead early but can't spread my lead everywhere. Would really love some pointers and some advice. Any specific moments from the game that he wants me to focus on? I don't know exactly when, but I believe in this game I get super ahead but can't manage to end it early, and I lose Baron when I'm 3 levels ahead of Warwick. Also, I believe I fell off in levels, and before the last dragon I was going to clear for levels but realised Drake was up. Lane, he wanted to snowball early game. At first it was top and mid. They're snowballing, and most Ravens aren't good in my elo. But the minute my bot got first blood and my top died twice, I tried to stay bot lane and get them ahead, but ended up picking Warwick off and playing around mid mostly. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at this problem here, not closing out games. Common problem as a jungler. We will cover it here in this game. I will start by saying side lanes, side lanes, side lanes, vision control, vision control, top side river control, Baron control. That is what you want to focus, but we'll get into the specifics. That's very broad to talk about that. Alright, so let's start with your runes first. Electrocute. Okay, so whenever you go electrocute on champs like Lee Sin, Jarvan, think about, is it worth to take this over Conqueror? These champs are very good Conqueror champs. Think about how much you're going to be auto-attacking. I see 2 melee champs right here. I'm going Conqueror. You got a Thresh, Conqueror. Yes, these 2 champs are pretty squishy. I mean, you even said you didn't want to focus bot lane. Like, you know, what's the point? Then you literally have eliminated... You only have 1 range champ for you to go on. Like, Electrocute is good for against very squishy range champions like Ashe, like Victor. I would say that you could go this, say if you're versing a Ryze and a Victor Ashe, I would warrant going Electrocute there, but this is a Conqueror game. You need to be able to kill this Warwick 1v1. It will give you a lot of pressure in this game. And, you did say as well here that the Aurelia and Camille you wanted to focus, like, Electrocute's not going to really help you that much in here, You would rather, if you're going to 2v2 skirmish, I can tell you Conqueror is going to be 10 times better for that. Alright, so yeah, runes, Conqueror this game, no question about it. I'll have my recommended runes up here for you. Let's now jump into the game. Alright, so looking at matchups here a little bit more. So you talk about you don't want to gank a Draven lane. So, Draven gets out, Draven Leona, this is a snowbally, like, 3v3 you and these guys, death squad, like running around the map, killing like Ashe, Thresh, Warwick. This, I actually would prioritize bot this game pretty hard. So what I would actually do is, I'll still want to try and get my, this is again, pretty snowballing matchup. Try and get my Aurelia hurt early by starting red buff, blue, Gromp, level 3 gank, see what I can do on the map, maybe just clear my camps again, base, go bot side, start pressuring this, let's get a 5-minute dragon. Draven is very, I mean, you said that it's not good, but Draven's like good in your elo, but I don't know, I'd still go for this, like people, at the end of the day, he knows how to right click and auto attack. That's like almost enough for Draven when he gets fed. Bloodthirster, you can make terrible position mistakes and you still just, hard carry. Alright, so we are starting red, this looks good. In terms of ganking mid, I think mid's very, very hard to gank. Victor has W, Cat doesn't have much CC. Yes, Cat can get out of control and snowbally, but Wave needs to be in a good position, and Victor's play pretty safe. Victor is hard to kill. Like, he can obviously wave clear with his E pretty easily. Alright, so you're doing a red to Krugs. This is definitely an old season 9 path. I don't like this as much anymore on champs like Lee Sin. I would only go this on like farm junglers. So I think this is a little bit inefficient. I mean, look at top. Top is actually pushing right now. Way I can know this right now is that right now there is 5 minions to 4. So this will just automatically just start pushing. I'll be looking to literally skip my Raptors, do blue, and gank top at this stage. I mean, look at this. You're saying Dravens are bad. This guy just got first blood. This is your win condition. Tick, tick, tick. Let's win the game through bot in like 20-something minutes. But I'll still look to gank this top lane early. Alright, so now you're going mid. The only lane I don't want you to go. So, I mean, like, maybe this isn't actually in the right position. He's leaning, hugging here, and then you can gank this. Maybe burn a flash. potentially get a kill and then move topside. Alright, so Lee Sin, fundamentals, mechanics, mindset. Whenever you throw a max range Q, that is the hardest to hit, because obviously it's easy to dodge because you can see it coming from a mile away, right? Like, you need to be very, like, all you need to do is walk up, ward hop on him, always start with E first, get the slow, and then you're on melee range, and then because Victor's slow, he's going to start juking, and he can juke it's much harder to juke when he's slow, your Q. So then you can get a free Q. I don't know if you'll kill this guy exactly, like you probably will be able to W. I don't know if he actually has W. No, he doesn't have W, so this is very greedy by him. But yeah, actually, I think you would have killed this guy if you hit a your W there. Alright, so now you have to go kill this creep. This is okay, but we see Warwick go top side now, and he's going to go take top Rift Scuttler. So, you definitely can't contest it, I would say. Again, you have Electrocute, you don't have Conqueror. Warwick is stronger than you at this point, and Cat needs the base, even though you have priority. She's too low. So I'll just take blue here. Top's died here. So yeah, this is when you start saying, she does TP back. I'll be looking to just do my Gromp, Wolves, and we need to go bot. I want you to clear your Krugs again. This is pretty efficient if you do that, and you need to get bot Rift Scuttler, because you're going to get double Rift Scuttler potentially. If you show top, you will get double Rift Scuttler very easily. And she just backs off. Okay. So, I tell you that, and you walk through this. So you've given free information. There's no, there's no Rift Scuttler here. There's no reason for you to do this. There's no reason for you to walk mid. You said in your thing, and this is actually, I actually was expecting a good early game from you. Let's go back to here. I feel like as a jungler, I'm really good early. I would say that this is potentially, like, this is, everything you've done here as Lee Sin is the opposite you want to do in an early game. You haven't successfully ganked at all. You've failed gank twice. You've showed on the map twice. You've given Rift Scuttler. You're probably going to get double Rift Scuttler here. And you haven't farmed efficiently. So this is, this is a trap that you might be falling into. If you think this is a good early game, you should have done everything the opposite you did at this game, and it would have been a better early game, much better early game. So I hope that you see that. Let me know if you have any questions about that. I hope I explained that pretty well, but the fact that you've showed, you should have known that Rift Scuttler was gone. You've showed on 2 ganks that have failed. You haven't burned any summoners from the enemy team, and you haven't been prioritizing bot lane, which should be your win condition. And like, what's the point of walking through here? Where's your cat? You need to you should, after that gank, foul gank, the best thing to do is do Gromp, Wolves, base, and go bot side. Spend your gold. Alright, and then Warwick. So Warwick is hardcore outplaying you right now. He's burnt flash mid. He has killed the Camille. Like, look at your bot. They're just dumpstering these guys right now. Look at this Draven. This is your absolute win condition. Bot top lane is 0-2 right now. See you later, top lane. Alright, so you do go mid here. So, what you need to think, whenever fights are starting to break out like this, so you remember you saw that Warwick went bot side. Because obviously he's gonna go double Rift Skull at you, right? Whenever fights and these guys are your win condition, you should be panning your camera right here. And even though this looks like it's not gankable, I need you to protect these guys at all costs. So, run straight here. Absolutely run straight here. Look at the map. Run, 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 run. Look, your Draven's making a play. Protect him, protect him, protect him. If he gets away with this, he's going to have a huge lead, because these guys are going to both have to base. If Warwick comes and kill these guys, it's going to be really, really bad for Draven. So this is, as a jungler, this is your job as a jungler. You don't always be... So right now you're in the mindset, it's like, I'm a jungler, I need to gank lane. Versus, I'm a jungler, I need to protect my win condition, and I need to defend my laners and help them that are, fighting. So look at this. Warwick comes and kills him now. You would have been here to protect this. You guys potentially... This is a huge mistake from you. And let's have a look what you did mid. All you did was burn flash. Again, this is not the lane you want to be going. Victor's level 5. You're starting to fall really behind in experience and gold here as well. Raptors, Krugs, Wolves. You don't really have that good items right now. You burn a flash, whoop-de-doo. But you guys are 2 level 4s versus a level 5 Victor. It's just not ideal. What you can potentially do is re-gank that, but again, that's a waste of time here. You need to be focusing your attention on bot. This is your win condition. Look at Draven. He's literally going to get bloodthirsted pretty early. Alright, so what you want to do now, create a jungle path around your bot lane. So, there's nothing for you to really do bot anymore. I would want to clear raptors, wolves, Gromp won't be up, will it? Base reset, get your Warhammer. You need your jungle item. Actually, you won't even be able to afford jungle item. Get some controllers potentially, and then base and go bot side. So this is actually going to start pushing. And the way that I know that, and this is when you look at waves and wave control. Like, obviously, unless Draven comes here and tries to hard push it, the enemy, you can look at the minion wave. So you know that their minion wave is here because your minion wave's here. So this is going to start stacking up because their minions become before yours. They start auto-attacking minions before that, right? So they will start building a wave, building a wave, building a wave. Push back. That's a great opportunity for you to gank because then the Ashe and the Thresh will be vulnerable. Alright, I think this is a bit risk right now. Yeah. Ashe is around here. That was really risky. If Ashe actually was there a little bit earlier and Thresh was like came here for a hook, like Draven wasn't around, you know. But the biggest thing about this is that you're being really inefficient. You're level 4 at coming up 7 minutes. You're trying to regank a level 6 Victor who doesn't need to contest a wave, playing safe. Like, you just don't have enough damage to kill this guy. You don't have red smite or blue smite. Look at this. All your camps are up. Bot lane's your win condition. Dragon is important to get. Whenever you have a winning bot lane, you must get Dragon. That is like a priority. This is a rule of thumb as a jungler. And now you walk up topside here. And guess what? You showed to the entire team. You said, hey guys, walking topside Warwick. Look at Dragon. You guys, you want to go and shut down my bot lane and kill Dragon? Go ahead. I'll let you. I'm just going to chill up top here. Maybe counter jungle you a little bit. But you know I'm here. Maybe you can even come kill me here. Like, you're saying so much here to the enemy team. You don't know where Warwick is. Camille's missing. Victor has like priority mid. This is like a ridiculous invade. You're level 4 at 7 minutes. All your camps are up. Your red buff's up. And you're ganking the 0-3 earlier top. What's the point? She actually flashes and kills the Aurelia there. But I mean, if this was a good Camille, she should have just backed off. Oh, I mean, maybe she couldn't. Maybe you would have killed her. I mean, that was her fault for fighting a big wave there. But look at this. Bot lane, hey Warwick, you can do whatever you want. You know, kill my win condition. You know. Alright, I mean, I guess you trade Dread for this. This is just not worth it. But this is the best you can do in this situation, given that Dragon is now gone. Alright, so. Do some more counter jungle. You're level 6 finally. I'm actually incredibly surprised you win this game. This Warwick must make some serious mistakes. Moving on. Actually, this was a pretty good kick from you. Okay. So you got actually a good shutdown here. I'm assuming this is a kill. Yes, I mean, this is a mistake by Warwick here. He should just be going to farm his jungle. He's level 5 right now at 8 minutes. I mean, he's been equally as inefficient as you are this game. I mean, worse, technically. Alright, so we are killing Rift Scuttler. All our jungles up. Bot lane still needs to be a focus. Top is 2 levels down. I mean, I guess this is... Alright, this is what I start to see here. This is pure luck. This is the trap that you fall into. Is that you think that you're getting all these kills, so you're having an amazing early game. Like, look at this. Getting all these kills. I'm 3-0 Lee Sin. But I mean, we've seen from the last 9 minutes. I mean, all these kills that you've gotten have sort of just been enemy team making mistakes versus you creating these plays. Alright, so you know that Warwick's in here. This is pretty good. I mean, look at... I don't know what Warwick's doing here. He's level 5, 7. So this is... You're lucky. You're very lucky this game that this Warwick is literally going to gift you a free kill. Like, looking at him, like, how much gold does he have? He has 600 gold. I mean, he does have a tier map, but, like... all your team's missing. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Alright, I like the patience here. Just wait for him. Don't walk up to get AoE'd by the Victor. And we kill the Warwick. Okay, so... Yep, this is making sense to me. Making sense to me how you win this game. Alright, so we need to... Draven dies again. You still haven't impacted bot once. And... Now we base. I like this. Go bot side. You go ninja tabs this game. I'm going to note this down. This is absolutely a Mercury Treads game. You are against a every single one of those members has CC abilities. You need tenacity. Ninja Tarbs, yes, you're against like a Camille, Warwick, Ash, but I'm telling you, the CC, the tenacity, the extra like milliseconds, seconds that you get off not getting CC'd is much better than the armor you might get from Ninja Tarbs. So 1101, Ninja Tarbs, need Merc Treads. Alright, so could you have bought controls as well? You could have. Alright, so this is it. I need past 10 minutes. You sell refillable potion of controls. Controls are so important on junglers, but even especially Lee Sin. You need them to make plays and ward hop and escape abilities, situations you're in. That is the core of Lee Sin. The fact that he's so mobile, that's your strength and can outplay people. If you refill, like, you don't take any damage from jungle anymore anyway. Look at this, you're just showing up at the right place, right time, just getting very lucky. Okay, this is definitely not worth it. You gave shutdown gold to Victor. As soon as he's low, this is a win. Back off. Can't kill him anymore. You've used all your abilities. He has his shield. Go counter jungle here and help your Draven. Let's get this tower. I want you to get this tower ASAP. Flip the map. Get Rift Herald. Let's start breaking this tower. Your red buff is up as well. This is going to completely ruin your momentum. It's just, like, this is a win for you. You just don't have enough, like, yes, you get the kill here, but you die, you waste your flash. That's not worth it. You give, how much gold? 300 gold shutdown to Victor. Never worth it. Never, ever, ever worth it. Alright, so Warwick is actually top right now, and you are going bot side here, which I do like. This is good. Play around your Draven. Aurelia potentially will die for this. But this is good. Counter jungle bot. And let's take Dragon or do something bot. Yeah, your bot lane is just this game's like over if you just keep around you. This game should still literally be like a 20. Of all the mistakes you've made this game, because your bot's literally like hard carrying you. And mid's doing pretty well as well. She hasn't died once, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think we can end this game pretty quickly. So let's start moving transitions to the mid game here and talk about what you could be doing better. Stop ganking this Victor. He has W. Victor is like surprisingly like not as squishy as you might think, and you just need to go bot here, help them secure this tower. Then you flip the map, then you get Rift Herald. See, that's what I could just call a huge waste of an ult. Whenever you use ult defensively when you're a 6-on-1 Lee Sin, it's like the worst thing possible. I mean, unless you've obviously gotten some kills and you use it to get out, but in this situation, not good. Not good. You need to save that for making plays. Your bot lane gets it just by themselves because they're so far ahead. Alright, do these camps. Let's base, reset. I need you to get 2 control wards. Alright, so this is actually a mistake from your bot, like your entire team here. You actually lose Rift Herald here, which, I mean, I guess might be... I mean, if that mid thing didn't happen, you could have probably based and defended it. You would have got bot tower faster. But this is the next objective in this game. There's nothing more to get bot now. You've gotten Dragon, you've got this tower. Flip the map, come here, kill your camps. Tell your team very nicely, hey Draven, hey Leona, I want to win this game as quickly as possible. In 20 minutes or so, I need you to go top. This is the next objective. I'll hover you guys. Let's, use some teamwork and let's get it together. Like, there's nothing, even if you get some kills here, it's not going to do anything for you to accelerate this game. And now they're literally going to get this top tower and everything for this. Right, I hope Draven goes top now. Base, good. And Warwick's just doing Warwick things right now. I mean, he's probably just tilted at this stage. I mean, he makes so the fact that he had such a good early game, he stuffed it up. Like, I mean, I would love to review this Warwick's game as well, because he should have literally, like, destroyed you this game by using his Camille. Alright, so they're dead. We get mid now. Draven is just absolutely a machine. He's got literally he doesn't even have boots. I love this from him. This is a good Draven player. Honestly, you think Draven's you said Draven's a bad in this elo? This is a damn good Draven. He knows how to build. He knows he goes all in. Like, he's so aggressive. I love it. I love playing with these type of Draven players. Look at this guy. He's literally just... This is what I said. He can just position however he wants. He's just going to lifesteal everything back. But you should be trying to protect him. But, I mean, look at this. It's just whatever. Alright, so... It's coming up to... 20 minutes now. We're actually very far ahead at this stage. 7k goal. I don't understand how this game goes for like 33 minutes. So let's work it out together here. What happens? So... This is huge risk. Enemy team is all back on the map. Your Draven's not around here. You do have 2 control wards, which is good. You should start placing your control wards in deep. The fact that Dragon's coming up soon, let's get some vision going. Let's start tracking the enemy team. Just make sure we're sure they'll probably clear it. But just having information is just very important to be getting. Like, you always need to think of Lee Sin. Yes, you want to keep them for ward hops, but you also want to use them to be controlling areas and then using like 1, 2. That's why I say 2 control wards all the time is so important, especially on champs like Lee Sin. Use 1 for ward hop, 1 for placement. Alright, so luckily no one else, I mean the enemy team wasn't there really to come kill you. Get this dragon. Base. And your team's literally just winning fights without you right now. Alright, we potentially don't need to dive without a wave. Might be a bit risky, but you are released in with ward hop. And we are going to potentially get this inhibitor. No, Aurelia's not here. It's 4 versus 4. Victor has good wave clear. Okay, that's okay. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. So, Baron, this is the next objective. I want you to figure out, I want you to spend every second of your mental energy from this point onwards. How can I get Baron in this game? I have 11 for Draven. Aurelia's caught back up. Kat's like starting to snowball. She has Hextech Gunblade. How can I get Dragon as effectively, safely as possible? So, what you want to do is keep mid priority up all the time, which is going to be very easy because you have mid tower. The way you do that is you constantly just come here, wave, push it in. The enemy team has to react to it. Then you get to move into top side. Get control wards, ideally pretty deep. Ideally, you're using your Leona as well, coming in here. This is a good control ward spot. This is a good control ward spot. That's probably a pretty hard control ward spot to protect. Make sure blast cone's down. And just keep pushing mid priority. The enemy team's going to start sweating. They're going to move into here. You're going to be able to either do Baron, just start it, just take it. They might just be too slow. Or you can just bait it and just camp here and just kill them, pretty much. That's how you win this game in the next 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, so this is a big mistake. Your bot lane is here. They should be up here doing this. You're going to win this 2v2? No. So the thing that I need to emphasize, and you need to also think as well, even though I'm a 7-1 Lee Sin, you don't need to fight to win a game. Like, you don't need to fight anymore to win this game. You can literally just get Baron, do one like fight around, they're going to try and defend a tower, and you'll just win the game. You don't need to take these skirmishes. Play around your Draven. He's your strongest member of your team. Sure, Aurelia is doing okay now. She has like Triforce and Tiamat. Play around Draven. This is your strongest member. You can do whatever you want. As I said before, this Draven Leona Lee Sin Death Squad, you can literally potentially I think you can 3v5 if you were to use your kick correctly with the Draven. So now you just ruin your momentum. You're intentionally making the game longer by just taking these ridiculous fights for no reason. Okay, so this is good. Your bot's getting mid priority. So your bot gets mid priority here. This is the game plan. Come in here, you get control wards down here. Again, you're still not placing them. You're being too greedy with them. Like, you don't know if this is warded. Like, let's get a control ward here. The thing with Lee Sin is you don't get sweeper, so the only way to get control is through control wards or deny vision. I think this is pretty risky. You guys can't be fighting at all. Enemy team is all missing right now. You guys need to be very cautious. Thresh can hook you. You can get caught by Warwick ult. This is a 3 versus 5. Yes, I said that you could 3 versus 5, but there's no point taking a risk like that. These guys, Aurelia should be the only one split pushing bot. Cat's up here, pushing out top. Again, you guys controlling top area and just getting Baron. Baron, Baron, Baron. That is the way you win this game. Like, you guys don't have the best siege with like 3 melee champs, and Draven's auto attack range isn't that good. Alright, so this is simple numbers disadvantage that, you know, just don't want to be taking these risks again. Aurelia's bot. This is a 3-4 versus 5. This is coin flip League of Legends. You're literally... Alright, let's see if we get heads or tails. Let's see what we get here. We get a... I'm going to assume you went for heads, so we got a tails right there. Great coin toss, you lose Baron from it. Simple numbers disadvantage, simple mathematics. You'll disadvantage yourself for no reason. That is the key concept here. You need to be very disciplined of it, and this is when it comes to map awareness. What's my team doing? Where's the enemy team? Are they all missing? Are they showing on lanes? So game's stalled for another 3-4 minutes now. And this is the classic ARAM. So, yes, I actually had a conversation in our Discord today about this. About, like, what do we do when my team just keeps ARAMing? Like, I mean, the answer is firstly, ask them very nicely. I need you guys to push out side lanes. We need to pressure these first, and then make them, you know, react to them. And then we can look to, you know, drag. Do you just want to drag them around the map? Like, this is what macro comes into. Movement, drag them around the map, make them react to a wave. Then you guys get to slowly control the side of the map. Come back, do it, come back, do it. Eventually, the enemy team will make a mistake. But if they don't do that, then you just need to just hug your Lee Sin, your Draven like super glue, and just go full like protect Draven mode. He's like your carry. But ideally, you never get into these ARAM situations because these are coin toss 5v5. You're just hoping your teammates play well, basically, or you get a really good Lee Sin cook-off, which is just not very good to rely on. There's so much that can go wrong. There's so much CC on the enemy team that can stuff up your combo. So I mean, look at this. Top needs to be pushed, and bot needs to be pushed. The game will never progress if you guys are just dancing around mid until someone finally gets fed up and they just get impatient. Like, I'm sick of this. I just want to fight. It's way more fun to fight in League of Legends than just sit around like this. So let's just throw a coin toss. Let's get my little adrenaline kick from just fighting for no reason. Like, even though you guys are 5k gold up, it's just not worth taking this risk. Draven dies here. He doesn't get pilled. There you go. You lost the coin toss again. Instead of not controlling areas of the map, pushing side lanes, baiting them into areas. And you're going to lose mid inhib from this. No, so you do have 4th dragon win condition. The Victor just bases poorly, gets caught. So yeah, this is just back and forth. ARAM, Silver, League of Legends. Like, this is what you want to avoid. Get into this is why I always say, like, get into 30 minutes plus is just, your life becomes so difficult, especially as Lee Sin, when that's why you need to look to gain games with 25 minutes. Whenever I lose a game past 25 minutes, and like my team just keeps ARAMing, I blame that purely on, even if they do something dumb, it's purely on me, because I didn't end the game soon enough to never get into that position to ARAM in the first place. You just prevent these things from happening, and you'll just win games. And again, it always comes back down to the early game. That's why I have my show, Your First Jungle Clear, how the early game is so important. To perfect that, your life will be 10 times easier. Instead of just blaming your teammates at 30 minutes because everyone's, you know, misplaying these coin flip fights that you're taking anyway. Alright, so Victor has to react to the wave here. So this is a perfect example. Because bot's pushing, Victor has to react to it. You guys have the advantage for Dragon. This is how you want to be playing the game. Alright, you guys win the coin flip fight there. And you guys are probably just going to end the game here. Alright, so I think this is a really good game for you to go over. Let's go back to your notes here. So yeah, early game we went over that. Mechanically, I think you had some pretty good kicks in there. I know exactly when, but I believe in this game I get super ahead but can't manage to end it. So we went over that, and first top and mid. So at first bot is your win condition. But again, you said most Dravers aren't good, but this guy I thought was awesome. This guy's insane, man. Add this guy as a friend list. This is a duo partner for you. But yeah, I want you to go over this. I want you to go over my written notes. I want you to watch this literally like 3-4 times. There's so much core stuff in here. If you can get down and internalize, you will climb. Like, again, you're versing these warwick's that are just making ridiculous mistakes. He has 100 CS at 30 minutes. I mean, even you don't have enough CS at 30 minutes. The way I view like CS for junglers around 30 minutes, probably should have at least around 200 if you've been farming pretty well. So I'm going to wrap up this review here. You can check out my full notes over my blog, nathanmott.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.